Hello everybody, and welcome to a Final Fantasy playthrough that started them all. Technically this is not going to be the original Final Fantasy 1 and 2 games, but for the sake of my sanity and being able to provide you good content, I'm going to play Final Fantasy 1 Dawn of Souls. It's essentially the original Final Fantasy 1, but and also Final Fantasy 2, but it's essentially those two games, but a little bit updated, I guess. I mean, the games were originally made in 1987, but they were also made for the Nintendo, which is, you know, one of the best systems ever to be made, but not everyone really had access to it. So we have Dawn of Souls, which was made in 2004 by Square Enix. We're going to, of course, start a new game, and with the character selection, you have a choice of 6 different classes. We're going to go a little bit standard today. We're going to choose a warrior, because warriors are basically the tanks. They are able to dish out a lot of damage and be able to equip most, if not all, weapons and armor. So anything you find or buy or anything like that should be just, you know, if you have a spare weapon, give it to the warrior. The second one we're going to pick is going to be a red mage, because red mages, quite honestly, are one of my favorite classes ever in Final Fantasy. Unfortunately, in the first one, they're not that great, but we're just going to make the best of it, even though red mages are usually denied the best things in the game. So we're gonna name him Denied. White mage. We're gonna go with the white mage because it is, quite honestly, almost recommended to have a white mage in any playthrough, but you can win the game. You just struggle without one. So we're gonna name her Lyra. And black mages, because black mages are awesome. We're gonna name you, let's see, I have a name already picked out. It's a cool name. Yeah, here we go. We're gonna name you Rollin. Probably gonna mispronounce that name throughout the entire playthrough, but I think it's a cool name. Real mysterious, you know. Now, the other two classes that we missed out on in this playthrough are going to be a thief, which thieves are cool, but the only thing that they excel at is being able to run away and having a high speed stat, which helps with attacks and stuff, but eh. And monks, which are basically the strongest melee class in the whole game. They're okay, but they're just super boring. So we're going to start with these 4. And with the introduction. You don't really get this intro in the original, so here you go. The world lies shrouded in darkness. The winds die. The seas rage. The earth decays. I mean, look how it turned from green to yellow. But what about fire? Okay. But the people believe in a prophecy and patiently await its fulfillment. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. After a long journey, 4 young travelers at last appear. And in the hand of each is clutched a crystal. Now, in the original game, it was called orbs, but hey, ever since what I like to call Captain Planet syndrome happened, it's basically crystals. And here we are. right into the game. We're level 1 characters. We start with MP, which is great for our magic class characters, because in the original game you had spell charges, which made magic a lot more of a priority to save and not just waste. But we even start with basic weapons and armor, which is also very generous. Just to go over stats real quick, we have on the right side there, we have strength, which is basically your melee damage. Agility, which determines your turn order mostly. Also influences your ability to run away. Intelligence. Intelligence is supposed to help with white magic. Stamina is supposed to be able to, I believe it's supposed to be able to prevent status ailments like poison or darkness or paralyzed, stuff like that. And luck, I believe, is like your crit chance. And below that you have your attack, accuracy, defense, evasion. Well, agility helps with accuracy and evasion. Strength just helps with attack. I think stamina might help with defense. I don't know, but we'll figure that out as we go. Let's go into our first town, Cornelia. Hey! The king is searching for the prophesied warriors of light. Those crystals! You must see the king at once! And here we go. Castle Cornelia. Welcome, travelers. I am told you carry crystals. Is this true? Yeah. It is just as Lucan's prophecy foretold. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. Your Majesty, we cannot be certain that these are the warriors foretold by the prophecy. Yet they stand before us with the crystals. I cannot dismiss this as mere coincidence. Crystal bearers, there is a task I would ask of you. Will you go forth and rescue my daughter Sarah? Garland, a knight once in His Majesty's service, has abducted Princess Sarah. I ask for your aid in the name of His Majesty, the King of Cornelia. Garland has taken refuge in the Chaos Shrine, which lies to our north. Of course, we did attempt to save the princess ourselves, but Garland is the finest swordsman in the kingdom. We have none who can match him. I have heard that you wish to journey to the continent to our north. I don't know who told you that, but we just got here, dude. But if you want to help us out, that's cool. The bridge leading north was lost long ago, making passage impossible. If you can rescue Sarah, I will have the bridge rebuilt as a sign of my gratitude. Go now, warriors of light, and do not fail me! Okay, we're gonna fix one thing real quick. Text speed. Lower the number for faster display. We're gonna make that just the fastest possible. Now, one neato thing that this game has is a bestiary. You can, whatever you encounter, you can look up and find out its HP, weaknesses, all that sort of stuff. Now, I'm gonna try not to do that because that just feels like exploiting. But actually, one more thing we're gonna change, if we can. Run mode on. Whee! Alright, okay, cool. But yeah, I'm gonna try not to abuse the bestiary. Mostly because I'm kind of familiar with the game. I don't need it that badly, but we got our basic weapons and armor here. We got weapons. We already have basic weapons already, so what I like to do is spend money on magic. Now, the way magic works in this game is that you can purchase it, and if you are high enough level to use that level of magic, you can use that level of magic. black mages can learn black magic, duh. White mages can learn white, but red is a special class. They can learn both. But per level, you're only allowed 3 slots. So, I'm gonna give Thunder, Fire, and I guess Focus to the Black Mage. That's already a lot of money. And this is actually a lot cheaper than it used to be. Cure for both white and red mages. Protect is nice. Blink is white mage only until red mage promotes, which we'll talk about promotions later on. But let's see. I'm gonna protect on red mage. Blink on the white, because I mean, why not have a white mage exclusive? And Dia. Now, unfortunately, with the red mages, you have to be kind of picky because, as we'll see in the playthrough, they're jack of all trades but master of nothing. So, I like to kind of give them utility spells like Cure, Sleep, stuff like that. And with the money I have left over, I usually spend that, which isn't that much, actually. I like to spend that on weapons and armor, if I can buy anything. Rapier is attack 9, accuracy 5. Rapier is the best weapon, so we're going to get 2 of those. Hammer is not really that big of a deal, not even going to worry about it. Actually, you know what? That's going to be one of the best weapons for the white mage for a while. White mages cannot equip very much. And we can't afford armor, but we're going to be fine. So, equipment. Whoops. Hey. Control, please. Optimize. Let's see here. Yep. There we go. Now, black mages, they can equip knives and stabs, or staves, whatever you want to call it. But I usually just stick with knives. Now, another very generous thing in the Game Boy Advance version is you can save anywhere. Now, I'm not going to make a habit of like saving right before a boss or anything like that. That's just a bit like cheating, and I don't feel like being a cheater, so we're just gonna save like before a dungeon and then save afterwards, not in between, unless it's super annoying or long or dumb or whatever. I just don't like to be grimy with saving. But as you can see, the fighter really hits really hard. Well, the warrior is also called fighter in the original, so I'm probably going to mix those up a lot, but the warrior, like I said, can equip all weapons and armor, has the highest attacks, well, one of the highest attack stats, and can hit really hard in the beginning, so in my opinion, they're invaluable. Like, they make any playthrough super easy. But I'm going to be dangerous here, and ooh, let's put these to sleep. Cast a little blink. Oh man, I probably shouldn't even do this. Yeah, that hurts. Come on, hit the fighter. Alright, cool. Yay, fire! Dead. Make them all fall asleep. Come on, denied. Okay. The Warg Wolf is still awake. That's terrible. But when you do that, it makes it to where only one of them attacks you. So that's pretty freaking nice. And Denied's got denied. He got denied some life. That sucks. Alright, well, that's what I get for this sort of thing. Lyra tried to heal him, but no dice. That sucks. And Rollins out of MP. Great! Okay. Okay. Oh dang, everyone gained 2 levels. That sucks. Do I have any items? I don't. Oh my god. Okay, White Mage, please cure the fighter. Okay, the only reason why I came over here is because there's treasure over here. Now, skeletons we can handle because they're very easy to kill. Ow! But somehow they deal a lot of damage. Okay, calm down, Bonesy. Jeez. We might die here. I know I just said I'm not going to do save files, but if I die here, I don't want to have to do that again. Potion! Yay! Can I use that potion on Warrior? Yay! Alright. Tents. Tents are good. I don't think they raise dead. But we're gonna, if we survive... Uh-oh. Run away? Please? Yay! Okay. If we survive, I'm gonna walk back outside, use the tent. Leather cap, okay, equip that on me to give myself 1 defense point! Yay! Double the defense I had. Oh, ooh. Zombies, they tend to paralyze. So I'm gonna run away with the mages. Okay, cool. We're off to a great start, guys. Okay. Item. Tent. That restores HP and MP, so we're good to go. I'm going to just rush the guy. And Denied is still eating dirt, so... Let's go, dude! Oh, I forgot to read that. Sorry. Who's there? The king's lapdogs. Do you have any idea who you're dealing with? Do you really dare to think you can cross swords with me? Very well. I, Garland, will cut you all down. Sure you will. Okay. We're gonna have you blink so you don't get hit as much. And thunder. Ow. And don't worry about levels. I mean, Denied will get his levels. I mean, he'll get caught up. He's gonna be fine. Attack. Yay! 9 damage! Woo! It's a little bit embarrassing when the white mage can hit harder than the fighter. Okay, 4 damage. Roland does 40 more. I do 8 more. Yay! I'm helping. $20! That's a big number! Alright, we're good. Garland's down. Game over, right? Oh, we gain even more levels. Yay! And there's Princess Sarah. You come to rescue me? I don't know how I can ever thank you. I am Sarah, Princess of Cornelia. That is the first time Garland's ever been defeated. You must allow me to show my gratitude. Please, accompany me to Castle Cornelia. Sorry guys, I am not good with females. I'm not good with female voices. Let's put it that way. Alright. Thank you for returning my daughter to my side. There can be no doubt that you are the warriors of light from Lucan's prophecy. You should hear the prophecy in its entirety. If I may. When darkness veils the world, 4 warriors of light shall come. If they cannot gather the shards of the lights, the darkness will consume all. The 4 crystals will never shine again. Now I hear that a crystal can be found on the continent to our north. Restoring light to the crystals is our only hope of ridding the world of the monsters which plague it. I will have the bridge to the north rebuilt, as I promised. I pray that you succeed in restoring light to the 4 crystals, and to the world. So basically, this is where Captain Planet Syndrome happens. The 4 crystals are the crystals of the elements, wind, fire, water, and earth. And you are the heart of the story. Restore the crystals, you restore the powers of the world, and the world does not die. And there you go. Please, wait a moment. This lute has been entrusted to the princesses of Cornelia for many generations. When he abducted me, Garland took this lute as well. I want you to have it. It may aid you in your journey. And I just realized that my female, Princess Cornelia voice sounds a lot like Mickey Mouse. So, laugh at that if you want. That's fine. But we got the loot! Hooray! And we got a lot of gold, so why don't we try to rescue our boy here, Denied, and get him back to the world of the living. Ooh, I forgot about these. We actually get animated scenes for what happens. You usually don't see this in the original, so... Orders from His Majesty, lads! We're to do our bit to fulfill Lucan's prophecy. Look at them work. Look at those graphics. Look at that water, man. Game Boy Advance is one of the best handheld systems out there. I love it. What's this bridge got to do with the prophecy? The 4 warriors of light are here. They're here in Cornelia. That doesn't really answer the question, but cool. Alright. Now to show off some stuff. This here, one of the few houses in the game that does not have a sign. If anyone in your party dies, this is where you go to resurrect them. So, Denied, come back to the world! Woohoo! And just like that, they are back, but with 1 hit point. So, yeah. Now this here is what's called the item shop. You can buy basic items here. I'm not going to do that right now, because I feel we need something else. Oh, lady, come on. Don't you just hate that in old games where an NPC just, gets in your way? Yeah. Okay, right now we're all wearing clothes. And it even says in the bottom there, ordinary clothing. What's cool about red mages is that they can equip pretty decent armor. Chainmail has a weight of 15. But leather armor only has 4 defense. I would rather have 11 more defense and a lot more weight than very, very little defense. So we're going to get 2 of those. 1 for our fighter, 1 for our red mage. And hopefully they won't die right away, because that was pretty terrible. Okay. Now, what do you say, folks? Do you want to cross the bridge? And don't worry, guys, I'm not really going to be talking to NPCs too much, unless it's uh-oh. I forgot to give denied HP. Okay. Let's fix that. Hopefully you won't die right away. Alright, cool. Feels good to have heals, doesn't it? What was I saying? I don't even know. Okay. Oh yeah, NPCs, yeah. Most of the NPCs in the game aren't really that important. I mean, back in 1987 when the game was first made, they didn't really put much thought into NPCs. Since the game was originally kind of a rush job just to throw it out there and see what would happen. But I will, of course, be talking to important people. So, there's that. Alright. And as we progress in the game, if random encounters start to really bog down everything, I'm just gonna kind of cut those out, especially if they're super boring. Like, I don't want to fight goblin guards 100 times and have you guys go through that, so there's that. But here we get one of the most memorable scenes in all of Final Fantasy. In the original game, this was really cool. Like, it really exposes you're on a journey, you know. And so their quest began. The 4 Warriors of Light felt overwhelmed by their great task destiny had placed upon them. They did not know the true significance of the 4 crystals they held in their hands. The crystals that once, long ago, shone with a light so brilliant. The time for their journey had come. The time to cast off the veil of darkness and bring the world once more into the light. You know, it keeps talking about darkness, but you know, this is a pretty sunny world. I mean, there's no clouds or anything, just sun shining everywhere. Is it really that bad? Everyone else seems to think so, so we're just gonna go along with it. Final Fantasy. The game that started the entire franchise. Now, the original NES version, and I do plan on playing that at some point, I just not doing it now. But the original Nintendo, that was probably one of the most climactic moments in all of Nintendo gaming back in the early 90s and late 80s, because it was just, I mean, with everything that was being made then, this was really a step up. It really made you feel like you were on a journey. It really made you feel like that you are doing something important before the whole journey even starts. So, it's just a really cool, memorable moment for me. Let's see, I think the first time I ever played this game, I was 3. Didn't know what the heck I was doing. You know, watch my parents play games. You know, I want to be like them, just do cool stuff like that, like they did. And this is one of their favorite games. But I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I just, you know, saw pretty colors and liked the music and all that stuff, and it was awesome. But the moment I got on that bridge, I was just like, wow, I'm gonna be a role-playing gamer. Of course, when you're 3 years old, you know, a lot of stuff like that is pretty impressionable for you. So, comment below what your moment was when you realized that you like video games. Uh-oh. I'm gonna die. Oh no! Too much storytelling. But Lyra finishes off by pounding it in the face with a hammer. Thanks for the save. Yay! I have a bunch of HPs now. I happen to know there's a town on this side, which is where we're going. On this little continent, or not continent, but on this side of the continent, there is a town. And it's got stuff, and I want stuff. And I don't like wolves in this game. Wolves are great to fight to get experience in the beginning, but once you get higher levels, they give you really terrible experience in gold. But here's the town. Oh my goodness. Provoca. Please help us. Why? What's going on? Those blasted pirates. They're running around looting and pillaging like they own the place. Oh, that's terrible and all. Oh, come on. You really gonna block the inn? There you go. I'm gonna sleep real quick. Whatever your problems are, they can wait in the morning. Yay! Sleep animations. Woohoo! Alright, and there are shops here. Before I do anything, I usually go to shops. Which we have a nice black magic shop here. 250 gold though. That's a lot per spell. So very quickly magic starts to get expensive. But we do have access to some weapons here which are also expensive. Scimitars. Cool. But the next fight we're gonna do is actually really easy. Let's check out the magic real quick. Invis is pretty good, but not 250 gold good. Ah, there be the pirates. Okay. Defense shop. What do you got? Tell me your secrets. Ooh, yeah, a bunch of stuff that I can't freaking afford. So, yeah, bye. Okay, hey. And just what ye be doing here? You wouldn't be looking to make trouble with Beaky's Buccaneers, would ya? Beaky, eh? You got cannonballs of steel to be tucking to the great pirate Beaky. Keel haul them, lads! Aye, aye, Captain. We'll make their bones go crunch. Okay, the pirate battle. Not very hard at all, especially if you have a sleep spell. Ready? I think they have like maybe 8 hit points. They're not very hard at all, but if they get the jump on you, and you're not heavily armored, they can deal pretty decent damage, especially if you're level 1, which is actually impossible because when you beat Garland, you get level 3, so... come on, Denied. Hurry up. Put all of them to sleep. Well, okay. 4 out of 7 ain't bad. Especially if you kill the ones that are awake first. There you go. Okay, I was wrong. It's not 8 hit points, but it's very, very little. It's like maybe 10. Oh, or not. Okay, maybe it's 25 or something. This poor guy, he's just taking a snooze. Their corpses just pile up in front of the beaky guy. Alright. Levels! Woohoo!
I be most sorry, young masters. I'll be making no more fuss, I swear. I want you to take me ship for your troubles. Can you find it in your heart to forgive an old pirate?
I would laugh like a Krusty Krab, Mr. Krabs, but I would just embarrass myself. Okay. You obtain a ship!
I've had myself a change of heart. I plan to buckle down and be the hardest worker in town.
Yeah, sorry for killing all your shipmates, though. They could have helped too, I guess. But that's actually probably going to be the end of this episode. I got a bunch of exploration I want to do in the next one. Next one, we're going to use the ship. And we got a lot of gold from that pirate fight, actually. So maybe I'll do some buying off camera, and then I'll show you guys what I did. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. See you next time for more Final Fantasy fun. Bye for now.